Hello and welcome to this course where we'll be looking at John Szarkowski. I've actually butchered that name. His The Photographer's Eye, which was published in 1966. I found this book, I read through it, and I thought to myself, why not share my info and what I found with everybody on the internet and really here on YouTube and come along for the ride. Sometimes it's good to look back, to maybe move forward, get away from all the latest gear and tech and just look at photography the way it should be. And I'm going to talk about how I found the photographer's eye and how it changed my view of photography. In all the courses going ahead of the future videos, there'll be links attached to all some free downloadable worksheets I've created. So you can ask, why is this book still relevant today? We're in 2025. This was published back in 2026. And why I think it's still relevant is that it's based on photography, very basic rules, very basic guidelines he had. John wasn't an artist, he wasn't a gear expert, he was a photographer, a thinker, if you look through the book and look through his ideas. He asked what makes photography different from painting and cinema and writing. And his ideas were very simple. It's not about the cameras, but how we use them. And is very relevant to this course as well. Use whatever camera you have, phone, dig out that old little point and shoot out of the drawer that's not been used, charge it up, buy a new battery on Amazon or just get a fresh one, reset it and go from there again. Let's forget about all this equipment and everything and let's just enjoy photography for what it is, the way he had it. One of the questions he asked was, what makes photography different from all these other art forms? And he went through 5 ideas. And it's one of the things we'll be going through a lot in this videos. The forthcoming videos is having a look at his ideas, see how they apply and how you can apply. I'm going to be attaching some worksheets as well. So download them. That'll be a good little guideline so you can walk around and use that. Instead of walking with your phone, good old piece of paper. And don't take them as rules, take them as guidelines. Photography and art is how you bend rules, so take that and then use it and then just enjoy it. And these ideas, they're deeper than just the guidelines. They're how we understand photography. And these ideas is how we want to present a photo to the world. What do we want to capture? It's a way of looking at the world and capturing the world that you want to share. So John Szarkowski made a powerful distinction. Paintings are constructed, where photography is a selection. Like a painter goes and paints an area, takes a canvas, he decides what he wants to put up, takes his time, what colors. There's a lot of decision making in painting. However, in photography is an instant, it's a split second, a 1/100th of a second, a flick of a button. And we need to choose what we want to present in this photo that we're about to take. The frame, and we're going to go through all of it, but what is it? The color, the timing, the frame, the selection, the crop. There's so much that we go into. And it's every photographer's dilemma is of how you want to present what you're seeing. When you walk around outside and you walk around in the world, your eye and your brain perceives certain things and decides what it wants to process. And it takes a lot of information and process it. Where photography is 1 second, 1 shutter of information you want to take and then afterwards edit and crop and show the world. It's the moment you realize, this is it, this is what I want to show the world. And then continue on with this book. He goes through and the question is asked, why seeing is different from photographing. As we said just now, as we walk through the world constantly seeing, we take in light, faces, places, but we raise the camera and the act of taking a picture right there in that instant, and your viewpoint and your action changes from just looking around to pushing a button, pressing that shutter speed. The camera doesn't just record what you saw, it crops, flattens and freezes and simplifies it. The camera doesn't record what we see or what we saw. When you press that shutter button, it crops, it flattens, freezes, and simplifies the process. What we see with our eyes is fluid. However, with a photograph or a picture, it's instant. It's a captured frame of that instant, catching the light. That's why learning photography isn't just about exposure. It's about learning to see differently and seeing what you want to show the world. And then, what this course is definitely not going to be about. It's not about settings. It's about seeing and how you see the world and how you want to capture what. And this course isn't about f-stop, shutter speeds, or the latest camera gear. The internet and YouTube is flooded with that. There's web pages dedicated to it. It's definitely not what I'm going to go through. I'm going to go through this book that I found very interesting and just go through the principles it's got, and hopefully encourage you to just pick up your camera or any camera you have and go and enjoy it and make the most of it and go take pictures and share it with the world. And thinking slowly and think visually. And we're going to go through some of the questions you'll be asking, or the dilemmas as a photographer. It says, what am I trying to say with this photo? Why am I framing it like this? What do I want the viewer to feel or notice? These are the questions that separate technicians from photographers. It's your artistic viewpoint. It's your freedom to create what you want to create. And hopefully once we go through all this, the view and the way you look at photographs and capturing photographs will change your view for the better, hopefully. So, what are these 5 ideas that I keep on re-mentioning to? It's quite an interesting thing, and this is what the majority of these videos will be on. And I really encourage you all to maybe buy the book afterwards, or definitely go through the notes I've added and attached. They are the thing itself, the thing you want to take a picture of, number 1. Number 2, the detail, how much detail you want to put into it. Is it a blur? Is it an instant? Is it frozen? How do you want to take it? The frame or the crop, how do you want to frame it? How do you want to crop it? And remember, life is fluid, and where photography is flat and cropped. Is it long, horizontal, square, 1 by 1, 4 by 3? There's so many decisions, and it just complicates it. And then also the time. How quick do you want to take the picture? Is it going to be an instant? Is it going to be 100th of a second, 30-second exposure, long exposure? And then the last one, the 5th one, the vantage point. Out of what angle do you want to take it? High, low, up front, in its face, bit out? How do you want to zoom it? All these 5 things are the dilemmas that you as a photographer need to deal with. And you don't sometimes think about it. It sometimes just comes naturally. You grab a camera and just take a picture sometimes. But all of these things that John goes into, he says we all deal with it. And every time we take a picture, we deal with it. And again, I want to stress, these aren't rules. These are choices. And rules are there to be broken. And each photo you take is a visual answer to these 5 challenges. So just to wrap up this first video, I also want to give you what to expect from the course. Each of the videos we're going to dive into his different views or 5 points he brought up and discussed and thinks is important. We'll go into them, we'll discuss it a little bit. Hope to see some comments and some commentary. We can all discuss it, hopefully, and all learn from each other, because I'm definitely learning, and hope to learn from all of you as well. I'll explain what that means, all these examples, the examples he shared in his book. I'll share them with you. I'll give you some samples and hopefully some challenges. Again, download those worksheets, have a look at them, take them out for a thing. And you don't need fancy gear. Any camera will do. Any camera you bought in the last 20 years will be absolutely fine. Or even go back, take a film camera and really explore the way John did it. And you also find these challenges to be a reflection of what you want to do. And you can please print them, those digital assignment sheets or the workbooks, whatever you want to call them, worksheets attached. They're free to be used. Edit them, chop them, make them yours. They're here to use them as a tool to make your own creativity better and go further. And take these videos as time for you to slow down, have a look what you want to do, what you want to get out of photography, and what you want to get out of this course. It's your time. I'm not going to dictate to you what you need to do. Just go for it and enjoy it, and go back to photography the way it was intended back in 1966, before all this gear and brand and everything was there. Just, I love photography, and hopefully I'll share some of that with you, and you can do the same. Slow down, take pictures, and have fun with it. So this course is about slowing down, see differently, and grow. There's nothing perfection. There's no perfection here, or about growth and vision. So the next video after this one, we're going to be discussing the thing itself. What is it? What photography is versus what it means. We'll go through some examples. I'll share some examples that's in the book. So I'll try not to break any copyright rules, but if not, I'll guide you to where the book is and you can have a look at it for yourself. Link to some descriptions, link to the worksheet. The next video will have a worksheet to discuss the thing itself and what it's about and what John's ideas were. Enjoy photography. It's a time to relax, be creative, and have some fun.